Hi, my name is Cold Beer, and let's start with Coral Island. Here you will leave the big city life and business in Pokio Metropolis and start a new life on Coral Island. Sounds like a thing most of us would want in reality, until you realize that farms like that are smelly and filled with creepy crawlers everywhere you look. Nearby grocery store is 20 kilometers away and your toilet is clogged beyond repair until the Monday, because the plumber is drinking vodka and the only thing he can fix right now is his soberness. So let us enjoy games like that through the safety glass of our monitors, without all the smell and spiders. So here you'll create the idyllic farm of your dreams, where you will tend crops, nurture animals and build a bond with the natural world around you. You will revitalize the nearby town and its surrounding coral reefs, and forge relationships with a community of more than 70 fellow people who call Coral Island home. The game has very positive reviews on Steam and is probably one of the best things you can try if you like farming and life sim games. Kynseed. In this life sim you will have to raise a family, farm the land, run shops and explore a world where everyone ages. Yes, here you will live your life in a quirky world where everyone dies at the end, including your pets. What a great idea to make everyone happy, right? Anyway, heroes here are just like degrading weapons in Dying Light. When you break one, you can just take another. So no reason to be sad, because when you die here you step into the shoes of your children and continue your legacy. And then you die again, and then you continue again. Cool thing is that developers are still updating the game and not just fixing various bugs, but also adding various fun things like farmhouse customization, new challenge system with rewards, story cutscenes and so on. On Steam, where it is possible to see a playtime of reviewers, 100 hours is quite a casual thing. In general, this is a really cool spin on classic farming sim games, with so much to do and so much to see. From crafting and running a business to exploring the wilderness and meeting some marvelously malevolent monsters, Kynseed has it all. Dave the Diver. This is a casual single-player adventure RPG featuring deep-sea exploration and fishing during the day and sushi restaurant management at night. Here you will dive into the ever-changing blue hole and use a harpoon and other weapons to catch fish and other various unlucky creatures. You will upgrade and forge equipment with collected resources and sushi restaurant profits to prepare for the dangers that lurk in the unknown. Here you will also meet quirky but lovable characters and a story full of jokes and other humorous scenes. The game is a combination of pixel and 3D graphics that provide an interesting and original art style. The adventure is set in the real marine environment of a blue hole, filled with over 200 kinds of sea creatures, so catch and make sushi from all of them. Slime Rancher 2. It seems that the second part of Slime Rancher is just as a hit as the first one, and more than 90% of positive reviews won't let me lie. Here you'll continue the adventures as you journey to Rainbow Island, a mysterious land brimming with ancient technology, unknown natural resources, and an avalanche of wiggling, jiggling new slimes to discover. As you attempt to unravel the island's secrets and uncover its true purpose, you will build, ranch, and farm within a beautiful conservatory, whose sparkling glass walls give you a full view of the prismatic paradise you now call home. So collect slimes never seen before on the far range. You know, like the bouncy cotton slime or the aquatic angler slime or a potato salad slime. Well, no, that even sounds wrong. No slime on my potato salad, please. Doraemon Story of Seasons. He will create bonds with town residents, and while doing so you will enjoy the heartwarming interactions through each character and the part they play in the story. Building a farm, raising horses and cattle like in other games isn't the only thing to do. You will explore the town, go on adventures, catch bugs and much more. The game is a proud owner of very positive reviews on Steam, so it's a huge possibility that you will also like it. Just wait for a sale or something, because it's very expensive. There is also a second part named Friends of the Great Kingdom, which in general is offering more of the same, so if you like the first part, the second one is a no-brainer. My Time at Portia. This is a fun and relaxing RPG, a great open-world game with an incredible amount of stuff to do. It is similar to Stardew Valley, but has more depth in it, literally because it is in 3D and figuratively because it is bigger in general. And this is the best game if you just want to relax. Here you arrive in a weird post-apocalyptic new town named Portia to inherit your father's old building workshop and spend your time restoring it to its former glory. It's definitely not a game for a serious RPG lover, but sometimes it's just good to relax, catch some alpacas, build some experimental devices, and even go to a dungeon to fight giant rats. Definitely a game for the whole family. Graveyard Keeper. Here you can make candles from human fat, burn witches, and even sell mystery meat to the local tavern. Well, you and I, we both know that this is human flesh from corpses, but nobody else has to know, right? That is not a question, by the way. You know, you wouldn't want to visit a local tavern as a special guest. You know, I like you. Anyway, Graveyard Keeper is the most accurate medieval cemetery management sim of all time, because obviously there are no other medieval cemetery management games. You'll build and manage your own graveyard and expand into other ventures while finding shortcuts to cut the costs. Use all the resources you can find. After all, this game is about the spirit of capitalism and doing whatever it takes to build a thriving business. If you have guts, try this game. If not, you can always harvest some from a fresh dead body.
Staxel.
Every now and then we need to relax to beat our anxiety and enjoy some nice colors. So instead of drugs this time, you can try Staxel. This is a creative farming and village life game with a cast of quirky characters. Build your farmhouse, help villagers, take to the wilds to fish or hunt for bugs, and grow a variety of crops in your backyard. This game is really good to play with friends. So if you have friends, I mean real friends, you probably know them very well. You know their secrets, so blackmail them into playing Staxel with you, because that's the only way. Spirittea. If you ever saw Hayao Miyazaki's masterpiece Spirited Away, you may be pleased to know that Spirittea is inspirited by this movie. The town here is crawling with troublesome souls, and you are the only one who can see them. So you'd better get that old bathhouse up and running. Maybe that will help them to chill out. The bathhouse is an ancient building hidden up in the mountain, and it's up to you to clean it up and fill it full of customers. And you better be sure that your customers are happy. Spirits aren't something you want to be angry at you. Like, have you seen The Ring? Anyway, once the beings visit your bathhouse, you'll need to clean towels, chop wood and heat the baths, and see the spirits with their friends for the ultimate bathing experience. So no stinky spirits in this game. Traveler's Rest. This is a tavern management game where you can brew your own beer, run a farm, and build relationships. You are an innkeeper on a journey to transform a rundown tavern into a bustling social space. Based in a cheerful fantasy setting, Traveler's Rest is a place to meet people, explore new places, and uncover ancient magic. Along your journey, you'll discover new things to brew, farm, cook, and build to create your perfect fantasy tavern. The game is still in early access, but has more than 90% of positive reviews. Also, you can smack angry customers away with your mob. Yonder, the Cloudcatcher Chronicles. This is a relaxing open-world adventure set on a natural island paradise, with 8 distinct environments ranging from tropical beaches to snow-capped summits. But this land is not as perfect as it seems. The mysterious Murg has taken hold of the land, so your task is to remove it. That won't be easy. My wife played it and finished this game in about a week, but you can rush through the story in about 8 hours, if you hate to relax and enjoy slow pace of life. So the game's style is very beautiful and deserves our praise. But one thing that wasn't nice is the absence of voice acting. That takes a huge chunk of fun out of it. Well, at least I think so. The game has a very positive review score on Steam, so this cozy title might be your spoon of potato salad after all. Forager. This is a 2D open-world title inspired by exploration, farming and crafting games such as Stardew Valley, Terraria and Zelda. You will start small and improve your base, skills, equipment, network of friends and enemies, and build your future as you see fit. You can play Forager almost anywhere you want, so as the name of the game suggests, you will be doing quite a lot of foraging, also fishing, mining, hunting, farming and digging as well. Explore different biomes and showcase your best discoveries at the local museum. Here you'll also build and grow a base out of nothing, and buy land to explore and expand. The game has a lot of RPG elements as well, so you will level up and learn new skills, abilities and blueprints. People on Steam are saying that the game is very addictive and is about 17 hours long, so you can finish it during your lazy weekend. Littlewood.
That's what she said.
So here you defeated the Dark Wizard. The world is finally at peace, but at what cost? Now it's time to rebuild your town, learn new hobbies and forge lifelong friendships in this peaceful and relaxing RPG. Here you'll explore the vast world, enchanted forests, fishing towns and dark mining caves. You will meet townsfolk and convince them to stay in your town. Also, you will collect rare items and materials found across the world and bring them back to your town for selling and crafting. Yeah, let's make some profit. The game has above 90% of positive reviews, and people on Steam are saying that it is very similar to Stardew Valley and is very addictive, so be sure you have plenty of free time before playing. Dinkum. You'll start a new life and build a home on an island inspired by the wild Australian lands. Explore tropical eucalyptus forests, survive scorching deserts, relax and discover a land filled with adorable creatures like koalas or crocodiles or spiders if you are into spiders. I'm certainly not. Collect valuable resources by hunting, mining, fishing and foraging to expand and customize your town and attract new townsfolk and businesses. Share your new home with friends and protect each other as you explore beautiful landscapes filled with dangerous predators. Yeah, that doesn't sound very safe or romantic, but the game truly delivers the feeling of coziness in a special way. My time at Sandrock. This is a new adventure, crafting and farming game from the creators of My Time at Portia. Better graphics, more things to do and a positive rating close to 90%. Basically, it is a perfect RPG game if you want to relax, but still explore the surroundings and keep yourself entertained. For example, I'm 40 plus years old and I usually play games like The Witcher 3, Skyrim and Baldur's Gate, but I really enjoyed playing Sandrock as well. And let me tell you straight, play it to beat your anxiety. This game will show your unrestful mind that there is a place where you can relax and be safe. Anyway, here you will arrive in a wild post-apocalyptic city where it's up to you and your trusty tools to restore the community to its former glory. Gather resources to build machines, befriend locals and defend Sandrock from monsters, all while saving the city from economic ruin. Moonstone Island. This is a creature collecting life sim set in an open world with 100 islands to explore. Sounds like an overkill, but who am I to judge? The more, the better. Although the islands are procedurally generated, so that takes a lot of fun out of the game. Handcrafted is always better. You'll make friends, brew potions, collect spirits and test your strength in card-based encounters to complete your alchemy training. You will befriend NPCs, become a member of the community, go on dates and can even marry the villager of your dreams. Yeah, game has a lot to offer, from spirit collecting to traveling around the world. With a balloon, broom or glider, you will explore unique biomes and reach the outer edges of the world to uncover the secrets of your floating home in the sky. Moonstone Island has very positive reviews and people are saying that it's like Stardew Valley mixed with ooblets and Pokemon. That is never a bad thing. And now, thank you for watching, and also don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel for more videos like that. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.